Alright guys, this is a nice machine. It just came in. The owner tells me that it's been sitting for 7 years. 4 gallons per minute, 3200 psi. So we're going to try and save it. We don't know. We have no idea, right? And I am not taking any chances. I'm draining the fuel right off the bat into my bad gas can, right? And gas looks kind of weird. It looks kind of green, but you know what? I don't think it's ethanol gas because it's been sitting for 7 years. So let's just have a little look. Hey, Bruce gets to spill some gas. It's coming out of there pretty slow. And yes, I'm even going to rinse the tank after this. But there it is. Doesn't look like gas. Looks like something else. So that's the start. This looks like a Honda engine, but it doesn't say Honda on it. It might be a Predator. I haven't really checked it out very much. I just came in and I've only had a chance to look at it for about a minute when I pulled this gas line out. So I used a bigger line on a smaller line so it'll drain into the tank. Right, we're back on this pressure washer. Tank looks really good. Gas line's going, won't get the gas volume's going down, but there's no rust or anything in the tank. And that's cool. Okay guys, step 2 on this pressure washer. I've got the air cleaner off. Just going to squirt a little bit of my primer juice in there. You guys have seen this. This is like a 10-to-1 gas oil mix. It helps to lubricate the cylinder, and just squirting it into the carburetor because I've taken the air filter assembly off. Okay, I don't want to run it without water on the pump. Hi guys, I just have an apology. My furnace is going, and I just thought I would hook up this pressure pump to the water. It's been sitting around for 7 years, as I mentioned, and I'm checking it for leaks. And at first I got excited, but now it looks like we are in trouble. It looks like there's a leak. So I'm just going to tilt it on its end. I've got the water on, turned on the hose. And I'll turn it upside down. I'm going to tilt it up. I don't know where it's leaking from. Oh. It was leaking right from here. Whoops. I'm sad about this. The leaks means they've been frozen, eh? Well, I'm starting to take it apart. I did try and run it without the carburetor and a fake temporary tank, and it fired a couple of times, but got to clean the carb. So now I'm trying to get the hoses off, and I had to take the hoses coming off the housing, not the quick connects. Now I did get the one quick connect right here off of the wand, which is over here, but you can see how rusty they are. This is becoming a job. Don't ever let people tell you that working on small engines is easy. Now I've got the other fitting. This one came out of the housing, and I'm trying to get this quick connect to release. I've got this part loose, but this is just tighter than a drum, and it's just supposed to pop out that way. So now we are doing the dance. No, I didn't think that was going to do anything. I've told you before, this is my left-handed crescent wrench, or spanner, depending on where you're from. My grandfather would have called it a spanner. Oh, I tell you, those little ball bearings aren't releasing. You know, it's coming. We had to go right back to the basics on this guy. That engine's a little too big for me to pull. It's probably an 8-horse. So anyway, I'm going to dork around with this. When I get it, it'll show. Okay, not even 30 seconds later. I just had to say a few cuss words offline. Okay. Oh my good Lord, look at that. That's as ugly as a mud fence. So we got the good hose off. We saved the hose. I don't know if I saved this fitting or not, because I broke off the soap injection do-hummer. But I might be able to get that out with an easy out and just buy a new one of these goobies. Okay, let's get a parts tray going. Alright, I know some of you are probably thinking I'm BSing you when I talk about a left-handed crescent wrench. But when you hold a crescent wrench properly with the immovable side toward your hand and you roll the ball forward, it should close. Right? So if I use this one in my right hand and I hold the immovable object exactly the same, it opens. See that? So we'll do that again. They're exactly the same, right? The strength is in this side, right? So you want that here in your body on the upper side. So we'll close them, we'll think we're closing them both, right? And one opens and one closes. We'll go the other way, down. And my father-in-law, he's passed, but he gave me this, and it is really special. Because when you're left-handed, you don't get a lot of breaks. Zippo, you'll love that. And it's made in Norway. You'll find that anything that's made in Europe is probably really good quality. Probably before the war. He was in the war from 1939 to 1946. Can you imagine that? Canada went overseas in 1939. All right, my friends. This pressure washer is picking its way for me to work on it. I'm not picking my way for it. So I did notice there was a leak between the wand, the hard part of the wand and the plastic part of the wand, and I took it apart. And once again, oh, I'm so sorry. There we go. Right there, that rubber O-ring is broken. You might be able to see it, you might be able to not see it. But I think I can get it out of there. There it is. Okay. Now luckily, because I'm not completely tightwad, I have a set of O-rings in here. And right here. La 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 la. And I think these, oh here, I guess we'll just use the chart. That one's pretty close. Looks like this one's right here. Well, isn't that cool? Now we don't have a leaking. I don't know which is easier to turn, the present wrench or the... So we're fixing things as we go, and it's fine. It's picking the sequence of events, not me. All right. And there we go. And now I'm just going to clean this handle up a little bit. It's looking kind of scungy, eh? Be back in a bit. Okay, my next mission is to get this broken soap inlet thingamajig out of here. I think it's just threaded in. So I'm going to drill it out. I already tried an easy out, and there's nothing easy about an easy out. This one's too small, and this one is too big. Okay, I've drilled it out as far as I can. I'm actually right down to the base. And now I'm going to tap it down there. Alright, this is so you can lay witness to this. It's cutting like that's the original thread, alright. Probably a fine thread originally though. Pretty darn cool though. Alright, let's take it out and see what we got. Three-eighths. Let's get a 3/8 bolt. A 3/8 bolt, we can get a new one. On to the next problem. Alright guys, this has been tough sledding this morning. I'm going to put the pressure washer up on my lift, and we're going to work on the carb and the pump. I'm quite sad the pump is leaking. I'm just hoping that it's leaking through rubber O-seals. Let's go. Good. Yeah, very sad. So, let's see, carburetor. 47 pumps. All right. So, let's get that carburetor off. I used a couple of 1/4-inch sockets just to make up the difference between the carburetor and the filter housing. I hope I didn't wreck the gasket. I think good. Gaskets have never held us back. This is just a choke gasket anyway, right?